And staying on with corruption in African countries, a UN report has accused South Sudan's leaders of systematic looting and plundering the country's wealth. Oil-rich South Sudan is one of the youngest and poorest nations in the world. It received independence from Sudan in 2011. Now, the report said that since independence, government officials have stolen public funds worth billions of dollars, and hardly any money reached essential services like health and education.
Currently, South Sudan ranks at the bottom of the Human Development Index. Its children face hunger and preventable death. Its schools and clinics are starved of funds, and its people are deprived of justice, opportunity, and dignity. And our report details how the plunder works and how it translates into suffering for ordinary South Sudanese.
The UN report stated that corruption was undermining the government's ability to meet its human rights targets, and it was directly fueling armed violence. Reportedly, nearly two-thirds of South Sudan's 12 million people are facing crisis levels of hunger or worse. The report accused the South Sudanese leaders of looting public funds and of outsourcing critical services like food and health to international donors.
The government continues to outsource human rights obligations to donors. Donors now fund more humanitarian relief and assistance than the government itself. And yet, as we know, donor support is decreasing, even as the needs rise. The potential consequences for South Sudanese is disastrous.
The report said that authorities used several schemes to divert public funds. One such scheme was the Oil for Roads program. It was supposed to be a flagship development scheme. Between 2021 and 2024, the program received $2.2 billion, of which $1.7 billion is unaccounted for, and 95% of the promised work was never done. The report said that the money was funneled to construction companies owned by the country's Vice President, Benjamin Bolmel. The 101-page report was released on Tuesday, just a day after Bolmel announced on X that he was promoted to the rank of general in the National Security Service. As per the report, an annual budget allocation to the President's medical unit exceeded health spending across the entire country.
In a country where those in desperate need of medical assistance can't access life-saving drugs, the Ministry of Health spent just $1,000 on pharmaceuticals last year. So the message is clear. The government has money for patronage. It does not seem to have money for the people.
The report also included a response from South Sudan's government. The government has accused the UN Commission of relying on unverified information for compiling the report. The UN report comes at a time when a political drama is unfolding in South Sudan. Just last week, President Kiir's longtime rival, Riek Machar, was charged with treason, murder, and crimes against humanity. He was also stripped of his position as the country's first vice president. Many of his allies have already been arrested, and this has angered Machar's party, who have now called for an armed mobilization to carry out a regime change. The clash between Kiir and Machar is intensifying, and this has threatened the 2018 peace deal, which brought an end to the 5-year-long civil war. Nearly 400,000 people were killed in the war, and a complete fallout between Kiir and Machar could potentially push the country back into it. The people of South Sudan are facing a humanitarian crisis, and rampant corruption has made matters worse. The growing rift between Kiir and Machar has put the country on a knife's edge. While fears of a renewed civil war fill the air, the people of South Sudan watch their future unfold with bated breath.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka कर्ज हो.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.